What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Gerald from Bank of Gerald here with another video update. Today is Friday, June the 24th, 2022. Today, we're going to talk about a platform that we just joined a few days ago called Validus. That's right, Validus. I have been listening to some videos. I've gotten on a Zoom call. And what I'm going to do today is I'm going to run through this presentation just one more time with just a little bit more understanding. Not, of course, an expert or any kind of financial advisor or anything like that. But this is just going to be a run through of the presentation, but from more of a personal standpoint, because one, I've got skin in the game now. Two, we've grown a little bit of a team. And three, I've learned some more information that for you team builders, or maybe even folks that are just interested in a passive way to get a part of this, there are some strategies that you can use that a lot of people are using to be a part of some of this other stuff that they have going on. That matrix. All right, so I want to get involved. I want to talk about it just really quickly. But before I do that, I want to remind all of you that I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, and I am not your financial advisor. All right, I'm just a dude on YouTube showing you guys how I am cranking out that crypto in many, many different platforms. Nothing more and nothing less than that. If you like this content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you want to be updated and notified about everything going on here at BOJ, make sure you hit the notification bell as well. I'm going to go ahead and jump in here into the Validus presentation. All right. Now we've seen, whoops, I think we got a little bit out of there. Hold on one second. All right. I don't know where it went. Here we go. Let's try it again. Go. There we go. All right, let's try this again, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Validus. All right, here we go. So disclaimer, this information provided in this presentation does not constitute as investment or financial advice and should not be treated as such. The content in this presentation should also not be taken as an offer to buy, sell, or hold cryptocurrency. Rewards are never guaranteed, and examples in this presentation are used for illustrative purposes only. Earnings as a Validus independent business owner, IBO, is based solely upon the successful sales of products. Let's get into it. What is Validus? It was established in August of 2021, registered in the US, headquarters in Dubai, and combined 50 years of experience in the industry. Pretty cool. We talked about some of these leaders. Now, I haven't seen anybody personally yet, but these are the people. We got the Chief Network Officer, Dr. Parwiz Daud, Chief Executive Officer Howard Friend, and Mansoor Tawafi is the Vice President of Sales. Now, they have a trading academy, all right? That's what Validus is providing. They're providing a trading academy. That is their product, okay? This trading academy you can have access to at different levels, okay? Of course, I believe what I'm seeing is the example, of course, right now, since I got in at the top level, and somebody that's been in this longer might be able to tell me a little bit more information on this about how many different levels are allowed to access with each level. It does say each package gives access to a higher level of education. So the highest package gives you the highest level of education. All levels of education are accessible through the web portal. So the higher the package you get, the more information you have access to. I wanted access to all the information, and just as a test of making sure that I could get in at the highest level possible, I got in at this this TP 10,000, this level 8. All right. So I take a lot of value in being able to get into these platforms as high as I can. Not always going to be the highest person in there, but to see that the cap on the packages is 10,000, it was a decent mark to be able to reach, right? But anybody can get in there for $50 and up. So a package of $50 worth of crypto, 50, 100, 250, 500, 1,000, 3,000, 5,000, $10,000 packages are available. All right. Now they are earning off of many different things: crypto, stocks, and Forex. All right. And of course, crypto involves NFTs and sometimes staking and DeFi and gaming and nodes and pads and equity and, you know, all this different stuff. All right. Which is going to give us 2 to 3% weekly loyalty rewards for 60 weeks. All right. So The example here is an example of the pool with compounding involved, right? After 29 weeks, hypothetically, you make your 100% back. So whatever you put in, whatever package you got in at, you got your money back in 29 weeks. At week 45, that's 200%. So that's double the money that you put in. And on week 60, that's 350%. All right. If it lasts that long, we love to see it last that long. We understand that platforms don't always last that long. So, we'll see how that goes. All right. And this is just an example for those TP 10,000ers. You're going to make 2 to 3% per week. It doesn't guarantee the percentage. It just says anywhere in between the two. So it gives a example of $250, right? So that would be like 2.5. So say you got 250 your first week, right? You can decide to withdraw that 250, or you can decide to let it compound. In this example, it can grow from that 10,000. You getting your money back to 10,000 at 29 weeks. Week 45, you're at 2,000, and week 60 at 35,000. All right. Of course, there is risk in compounding, because compounding says you keep your money in when you could be taking your money out. All right. It all depends on how you want to play the game. If you are cool with the risk of leaving it in there, then you leave it in there. If you want to be able to withdraw as much as you can, do that as well. If that's what you choose to do. All right. Validus compensation plan. Now, here's where things start to get interesting. Now, the last part was for those passive people. All right. 2 to 3% a week. Not bad at all. Nothing to sneeze at, and much better than the bank is ever going to give you for your money. All right. Now, let's talk about some of these income streams that they have from growing a team. Right. Now, here is where things always get interesting in this space. Here's where a lot of life-changing stuff happens when you're able to share the opportunities with like-minded people. So first off, they're going to give you a 10% direct bonus. Now, not a lot of companies do that, and some people may feel this is a little front-loaded, but 10% for all packages, all direct packages, anybody that signs up under you. So for my upline, he got a bonus of $1,000 because I signed up at $10,000. So that can happen as many times to infinity. As many people as you bring in, you're going to get 10% for all packages. All right. And that's going to be paid out instantly. Okay. So then we got the network bonus. Now this is as things start to build. Now, when I first saw this, I was like, well, this is a binary situation. And I can still say this is a binary situation, but I can now confidently say that there's spillover involved in some of this, ladies and gentlemen. Those of you that may have gotten in when I got in, and you may not even have made your deposit yet, but you might have some volume on your left or right leg. That is because of what spillover can do. Now, however, you're going to earn 10% on the volume produced on the weaker leg. So whatever volume is produced, so say in this example, it's $100,000. On that Thursday, you're going to get paid a bonus of $10,000. How awesome is that? All right. That is awesome, awesome, awesome. Now, the team renewal bonus, when I saw this, I was like, okay, well, it's a little bit confusing, but it doesn't have to be that confusing. I went back and listened to the Zoom call, and they just simply said, team renewal bonus is when every time someone buys or re-ups their package, you're going to earn 10% on it again. You're just going to continue to earn every time somebody buys a package. All right. That's pretty awesome. Now, here is where things get interesting. Now, one thing I did not mention that I also heard on the Zoom call is that you are allowed to have more than one personal account. They do allow that. And that's not something that I practice a whole lot because I don't see the need in doing that. I just have my account and I let it be what it is. But when you have an opportunity like this matrix residual platform, where literally the company is building a matrix for you, they're building a income stream for you as more people continue to meet these requirements. So these requirements say that you must personally have at least a $5,000 package, right? But you must directly sponsor a total volume of 15,000. So however that happens, you can have one person, it could happen like this. You could have $20,000, right? And you could make one account that's yours and you get that 50,000 in it. Then you have one account that's under you that has the 15. You're qualified for the matrix residual. And at that point, it doesn't even matter what you did. Well, it does matter what you did, but everything after that is what the people all over the world are doing. People all over the world are joining Validus every single day, whether you decide to share it with anybody or not. So to be a part of a matrix system that isn't built by you, you just had to go in and do your part. You had to put in your skin in the game, and you had to directly sponsor a total volume of 15,000. That is very attainable in this crypto space. And for those of you that may not think it is, then of course this may not be for you. But however, who wouldn't want to make over $787,000 a day based on what goes on in the growth of the company? Not even exactly what you did or how you made it grow. This matrix is built by everyone in the entire company that meets these requirements. Having $5,000 worth of skin in the game and at least sponsoring a total volume of 15,000. And if this platform continues on for months, let alone maybe year or years, who knows? But to be a part of this matrix, you want to be a part of this matrix, ladies and gentlemen. I hope my upline is very close to being a part of this matrix, so he's able to, shout out to the G Trader, by the way, shout out to my man. Hopefully he's able to talk about his experience in the matrix, and that just gives someone else, that just gives another person that will be able to speak on the experience in this matrix. It's pretty amazing. All right. And I haven't seen this yet for myself, but I am very interested in seeing what the matrix residuals can do for me. I already have my 10,000 skin in the game. So this benchmark of TP 5,000, I've already achieved. Now I've got to work on my volume. And of course, with time, that stuff will happen. But what I could do if I chose to, I could create multiple accounts and I could fund them until I get my volume of 15,000. And then I have put myself in the matrix. Just a little strategy that I could put into place, that possibly you could put into place if you have the capital to do that. Not everybody has the capital to do that. Not even saying that I have the capital to do that right now. I'm well diversified. So that doesn't mean I can put in all, but maybe if I better understood this, I would have just put 5,000 in, created another account, put in 5,000 in that account, and then grew from there. So then I would only have to get $10,000 worth of volume. All right. Just an amazing thing. The passive 30, and we've got a chance to see this in the back office. Every bit of commission that I get, right, is split up 70-30. So 70% of it goes into my active wallet, 30% of it goes into my passive wallet. Now, this passive wallet, they're going to add more money to it because it is passive. It is something that is continuing to help the platform stay alive, right? It's something that they're probably still using in their trading or whatever they're making money on. But what they're doing is they're going to pay you out 10% of that, I think, a month for the next 13 months. All right. And that's actually shown in the back office. I talked about it a little bit. I might be saying it wrong now because it's not right in front of my face, but that's pretty much how this goes. 30% of the commissions that you get are going to go into your passive wallet. The passive wallet is going to pay you out a percentage of that every single month going forward. All right. And it's pretty cool. Pretty cool what they're doing. Payments and withdrawals. Withdrawal processing time is up to 48 hours, 5% withdrawal fee. All right. They have different ranks and rewards. There's different things to do to reach those. Most of them include volume and helping other leaders to reach these ranks. That's pretty much how this works. All right. They've got their roadmap here that you can feel free to look at. They've got their pre-launch in 2021. This year they launched, they got their HQ in Dubai. They're going to be launching some things about software upgrades and new rank announcements, I'm sure, if they haven't already. I'm getting on Zoom calls as much as I can to figure that out. They've got a full comp plan automation coming out in 2023. And by 2024, they are hoping to have 1 million members and $1 billion in revenue. All right. And if I can have anything to do with it, I'm going to be a part of that growth. And for those of you that may want to look at more information, go ahead and put your phone out, get your camera out, and look at this QR code. It'll take you to the YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Telegram, Instagram, whatever you want to see is there. All right. So I'm going to stop my share right now. I know it's been a long video, but I wanted to go through that just one more again, because I got some skin in the game now, and I'm gaining an understanding. I've never claimed to be a professional in this space. I'm always one that is willing to learn while I earn. But I want to go ahead and jump in here to the back office just so you guys can see kind of what I've got going on so far. And we never claim to be the biggest trailblazer or the biggest team builder. And as a matter of fact, I'm coming around to Validus a little late because I was pretty much turning it down. I was pretty much saying, I'm good, good on that. But what we've been able to do in this platform is pretty cool. So we've been able to earn, but I'm not sure why this isn't showing up. Network bonus, we've earned about $45. There we go. Direct bonus, we've earned 95. I want to go to my passive. Is it in here? There was a space where I saw wallets. Here we go. So passive wallet, as you can see, the active wallet has a balance and the passive wallet has a balance, right? In that passive amount cycle, it says right here under, it says 10% will be automatically released to the active wallet on the 1st of every month. All right, 10% automatically released to the active wallet on the 1st of every month. So that's a pretty cool thing. As this grows, that'll continue to grow. All right. People are joining this every day. They have a cash wallet here that you add to first. For those of you that don't know how to make deposits in this platform, you have to go to add money first. You have to pick a package or type in the amount of money that you want to add. Coin payments is the processor for those payments. If I'm not mistaken, it has a few different cryptocurrencies that you can use to make deposits in this platform. I'm not exactly sure why they don't have it up here for us to see, but the next time I make a deposit in this platform, maybe I'll be able to show you guys. But for those of you that want to just find out for yourself, if you're making a deposit, you go in here, add money, whatever. If it's $100, you click it, it'll take you to coin payments. And you know what? I'll just go there really quickly just to see what comes up. So you can decide to make a Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tron, Tether USD in the BSC chain, or Tether USD in the Tron. All right. Either one of those 5 you can complete that checkout with. All right. So pretty cool. Once that's done, it'll show up in your wallet here at this green cash wallet. From that point, you can go in here and purchase a package. All right. With that being said, this platform has continued to grow. It's continued to gain some attention, some steam. So far, we've got 33 people on my right, 25 people on my left. I've been kind of moving back and forth. Our volume is growing as people feel they're comfortable enough to decide to put into this platform. But you are allowed to have multiple accounts. And that may be a part of my strategy to help me get to the matrix without having to depend on anyone else joining my team, because I really want to be a part of that matrix. And so far, I've got $1,000 worth of downline totals, because if you do that 400 plus 600, that's 1,000. So I've got about $14,000 worth of volume left to be able to get into this matrix. I do believe I'll get there, and I'd love to get there before Monday. We'll see what happens. But I'm not in a huge rush. I definitely just want to make sure that my name is in that matrix as this thing continues to grow. And some of you can go ahead and put yourselves there. If you have the capital, you can go ahead and do it. Some of you don't, and that's okay. I know I don't. So it's okay with me, but I'm going to continue to crank this thing out like I do all the time. We're going to continue to learn more and more about this thing as it goes. So far, so good. This is Validus. That being said, put your 2FA on all the platforms that will allow you and all your wallets, because crypto is indeed the wild, wild west. And if you ain't strapped, you're bound to get hacked. Ask me how I know. It is not very fun at all. If you like this content, go ahead and hit subscribe. If you want to be notified, hit the bell, and I will see y'all in the next video. This is Validus. Continue to grow, and we'll drop some tips, some new things that we're learning along the way. If you want to use them, go and feel free. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out.